Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's Cosmic Guidance for January 23rd through until the 29th. So we have an exciting week ahead. Mercury, Mars, and Uranus are now moving direct. And this is like a green light from the universe that this really is the energy of the new year. It is time for you to step into your vision and you're going to feel energy accelerating. So I'm going to go over a day-by-day breakdown of the energies. For those of you who are new to me, a big warm welcome. It is great to have you here. So every week when I do these cosmic energy readings, I'm studying the astrology, so looking at the planetary shifts, but then I'm also channeling guidance from the Akashic Records to help you create with this energy in the highest timeline for your life and business. So if that is something that resonates, be sure that you subscribe. Feel free to share this out if you found it helpful. I also have some exciting announcements I want to share before we really dive into the current cosmic energies. So all of the replays for my free masterclass on how to create a multiple six-figure business through the Akashic Records are now available, and they're all in my Facebook group under featured videos. So I'm going to share that link below. It was an absolutely incredible week of just journeying through the Akashic Records together. I shared guidance on what I have done to build my business, what allows it to continually grow and expand in a way that feels really nourishing for me, aligned to my path, and of course, helping you create the same in your life and in your business. So those are available. I also now have the doors open for Become a Certified Akashic Records Practitioner. So if you want to become certified in the records and have an incredible tool that can help others heal, that can massively scale your business, and that can really support you in evolving and growing spiritually, this is absolutely for you. So I'm going to attach the link below with all the details for that. And feel free to reach out if you have questions about any of this and how it can best support your journey at this time. So with that being said, let us dive into the energies of the week. So some of the first things to look at here is we are just coming out of the new moon in Aquarius. And this new moon in Aquarius marked the beginning of the Lunar New Year. And Aquarius energy, we also have the sun in Aquarius right now, is all about embracing your authentic self, embracing your truth. And it can bring up some of those insecurities that you may feel within you around not belonging, not fitting in. And what's really important to remember is that you didn't come to this planet to fit in. You came to create change, and the cosmic energies right now are really helping you build that confidence in who you are, in the gifts that you are here to share, and to unapologetically shine your light in the world, share your brilliance, and don't be afraid to stand out and to be different. So Uranus is actually the ruler of Aquarius, and it is now moving direct. And this is really paving the way for a really big shift that we're going to see happening soon when Pluto moves into Aquarius, and just really picking up that energy of the Aquarian age, which is a time of ascension and change on the planet, rapid evolution that we have all been seeing. And this year we are stepping into in new ways. And this is why more than ever before, light workers are being called to share their message, to share their healing gifts, because it is so, so needed on the planet at this time. Now, with Mercury traveling direct, this can be really helpful to reflect on some of the insights that have come through for you over the course of the last few weeks, and especially where it was retrograding in the sign of Capricorn. This is about reflecting on, how do you define success? What does success look like and mean for you in your life? What is your vision for the year ahead? And does it light you up? Does it excite you? Your vision should stretch you. It's going to stretch you outside of your comfort zone. You don't need to know the how you're going to achieve it. You just need to be bold and courageous enough to say, this is what I'm claiming for my life. So really looking at what lights you up. Does your vision actually excite you? And this Mercury retrograde really placed a spotlight on some of the limiting beliefs that you may be holding on to that it's time to let go in order to really step into this abundant future. You can't be playing in the same old programming, taking the same actions, and expecting different results in your life. And this energy really highlights that in a big way. It's like if you want to co-create change, you have to do your part. You are so supported in living the life that you desire, but you get to do your part, which means taking action and entertaining beliefs that are aligned with where you want to go and keep you moving forward instead of stuck in the past. And again, moving forward, that is the theme of this week. We are really, really moving forward in this energy. And with Mars now direct as well, this is very supportive too, because Mars drives our motivation and our ambition. So if you've been feeling a little bit more tired as we went into this new year, maybe just feeling a little bit worn out, a little bit tired, not having the inspiration that you want, that is going to really be returning. And remember, you do your part in this too. So the more that you're focused on a vision that lights you up and excites you, that's where the motivation comes from. It comes from being devoted to your work, devoted to your clients, and not out of a sense of, oh, I have to do this, but because it does actually light you up and it feels really good for you. And when you are feeling good, when you are in that energy of joy, that is a gift to the planet as well. It's not about being of service from an empty cup or your mission being something you have to do against your will. This is about what you love to do as well. What excites you, what brings that spark of joy, how you get to self-express and create on the planet. It all gets to be a win-win. Because when you're in that energy, it is of service to the world. So let's get into more of the specifics here. I've got the chart pulled up here. So Monday, we begin the week with the moon in Pisces. This is really fun. So a Pisces moon really connects us to our inner world, our emotions, as well as your intuition. And it's a very dreamy energy. So it can really bring you back to, again, what do you really desire to experience in life? How are you feeling? And to not like bypass your emotions. Your emotions are messengers. Pay attention to what they are trying to tell you. Also on Monday, we have Venus conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. And anytime Saturn comes in, it really supports us in getting a sense of structure and discipline in our life. So those dreams and goals that are being activated with this Pisces moon, it's now time to look at, what do I need to have in place in my life on a daily, consistent basis in order to see these manifestations come to fruition. Saturn's all about our life here on the earth plane, the structure that we need in order to create, like that structure, that discipline, that devotion. That is all part of the manifestation process. So that's really in the spotlight on Monday. You're very much connected to your goals and your dreams and the life that you know is possible for you, the joy and the abundance, like it's all there for you. It's all available, but anytime Saturn comes in, it does suggest that there may be some changes that need to be made in order to experience that. Now, as we move into Tuesday, we have the Sun sextiling Jupiter, which I love that energy. So we're really beginning this week strong. Like Sun sextile Jupiter is about expansion, it's about growth, it's about having the courage to step outside that comfort zone. And I know you've probably heard that time and time again, right? Like all the magic happens outside of your comfort zone. And it does, but I really encourage you to look at where in your life are you afraid to step outside of what feels comfortable? Because growth means that we're changing, we're evolving, and we're going to be a little uncomfortable. And that's normal and that's natural until our body calibrates to being in a new frequency and a new energy. And the more that we can be okay with that feeling and know that it's not bad if we feel a little bit stretched or a little bit uncomfortable, if we can reframe that in our mind to mean that we are growing and evolving rather than it's something that's scary, that's a good thing. That's when we embrace growth and change and evolution in our life. So that's coming in really strongly on Tuesday as well as Wednesday with that sun sextiling Mars. The sun is, sun sextile Jupiter. Throughout the week, the sun is going to be trining Mars. And this again is like momentum. Things feeling like they're accelerated and picking up. And the message I have for the records around this is things can be moving forward and accelerated without your body feeling exhausted or going into a panic state. So just because things are moving forward and the energy is starting to move at a quicker speed, it doesn't mean your body has to shut down or be overwhelmed. The more tools you have to relax your nervous system, the more that you can see things manifesting in your life really, really quickly and feel safe with it. So knowing how to relax your body through breath work, through deep breathing. I love to do EFT tapping. I love to, of course, enter and work in the Akashic Records to get my body on board with what I want to create. So there are ways to do that without slowing down your manifestations because your body feels overwhelmed. There's ways to keep your body on board and nurtured and feeling safe with what you desire to create. Big message I'm feeling from the records around that. All right, what else do we have here as we move into Thursday? So on Thursday, we have the moon moving into the sign of Aries. So more fire energy coming in here. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's all about new beginnings, a fresh start, a fresh energy. Really powerful here, especially with Jupiter traveling through Aries right now as well. It is this energy of leadership, being bold and brave enough to go first. And the Aquarian archetype really speaks to that as well. Remembering we do have the sun in Aquarius right now. We got a lot of energy focus there. So this is about having the courage to go first, to lead yourself. Like if you don't see other people doing what you want to create, maybe you're meant to be the pioneer for that. Don't just look around you and observe what others are doing. Actually spend more time going within and asking, what do I really want? What am I here to experience and contribute on the planet? And how can I be bold and brave enough to step up and go first, to lead the way? So you're really feeling that energy on Thursday. Mercury is also squaring Chiron that day, and I think honestly, this is a reminder that it's okay to have doubts and fears. They no longer hold you back. One of my favorite affirmations is I allow my vision to be greater than my fear. What are you amplifying in your life? Are you amplifying the doubts and fears? Are you allowing them to take over and determine the actions and decisions that you make? Or are you allowing your vision to be in the driver's seat? Are you saying yes to what brings you closer to where you desire to be? Amplify your vision. Create a vision that is so big that it excites you. It expands you, and there's no room for the fear. Like the fear may be there, but it's not making decisions for you. It's not in the driver's seat in your life. It's something you notice, but it doesn't influence how you show up and how you live your life day to day. So really empowering energies here. Now, as we move into Friday, we have Venus, the goddess of love, of beauty and prosperity, moving into Pisces. It is very strong in this sign. And this is a very loving energy. Like this is great for doing work with your heart chakra, doing forgiveness work, just listening to the message that your heart has for you. Our heart holds so much wisdom. If you're in a place of overwhelm or confusion in your life, take time every day to go inward and come back to the wisdom in your heart. Really like ask yourself, where am I being guided right now? What is the message my spirit team is sharing with me? Because Venus and Pisces, we are so open and receptive to divine guidance, to where our intuition is leading us. Now, something to look at with this energy as well is where you may be falling into patterns of escapism. That's the shadow side of the Piscean archetype. feeling too overwhelmed by the world that we just want to escape. We want to meditate all day, or we just scrolling YouTube or Instagram all day, and we're doing it from this energy of escaping, not wanting to sit with our emotions, not wanting to look at what we need to address because we're just feeling so overwhelmed. So this can be a powerful time to look at, what are the ways that I'm escaping in my life? And to recognize that true freedom is found by actually being present with yourself, by actually sitting with your emotions and moving through them, by actually looking at the things that you've been putting off and addressing them. That's where freedom is found, because we're no longer in this energy of running or hiding. You're facing things head on, and that's where you find your power as well. As we move into the weekend, we have the moon in Taurus. I love a Taurus moon. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Venus is exalted in Pisces. So there's a lot of feminine energy coming here Friday throughout the weekend. Beautiful energy. So a moon in Taurus is about how you're nurturing yourself, how you are embodying the energy of abundance. I shared about this in the masterclass, that abundance is a way of life. Abundance is a frequency. Abundance is something you get really good at generating internally. It's not about looking around you at the number in your bank account or just reacting to external things that are happening in your world. It's about coming back to, I'm a powerful creator. I am naturally abundant. Lack is actually the illusion. Abundance is the truth of my soul. Abundance is the truth of my heart. I'm going to return to that now. I'm going to live in that energy. And as you get really good at embodying that energy of abundance, you are on that frequency, which means every experience that is a match to that frequency comes into your life. And you are living an abundant life, and it all starts with you. And it starts with something you can claim today, right now, in this moment, and a choice you make again and again and again. A choice you get to make. Also on the weekend, we have the sun squaring the nodes. So it's something very karmic about this, like a very karmic feeling this weekend about the people that you meet, the situations that you encounter. Anytime the nodal axis comes into play, it's like very much those karmic feelings. So trust your intuitive nudges where you are being guided. I mean, always trust that. But the energies Friday through Sunday, your intuition is speaking to you very strongly. Have the courage to trust where it is leading you, and you can have the most like beautiful interactions with people, the most beautiful divine downloads. Like, it just very much feels like, this is my destiny. I'm supported. The universe is rearranging to bring me all that I desire. I'm in this co-creative dance with cosmic intelligence. Like, it's just a very fun, creative, dreamy energy. So that is our week ahead. I would love to hear from you below what really resonated with you. Say hi. I always just love to interact with you and support you. So I'm also going to attach all those helpful links below as well. So where you can catch the replay for the masterclass, where you can join me in the Akashic certification, and where you can follow me on Instagram in my one and only account. There's so many, I know, out there spam accounts circulating lately. So this is my one and only account that I'm going to be attaching below. Sending you all so much love. Have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.